All right, today is Saturday, January 28th. I'm gonna get some work in, get some O-line drills in. Just got cleared a few weeks ago by the doctor for my injury. Brought my back during the football season. I need some better lighting. Trying to get back into things. Been on basketball team, been playing basketball. My legs been getting tired real easily. Been getting real fatigued. So I'm trying to get them back into doing stuff like this. And we're gonna get better at what we love doing. Let's get it. All right, since I'm most of the way through my workout, I'm gonna go over some teaching points. Hopefully I can help y'all improve y'all's game, get to where you wanna be. I've only been playing football for 10 years. I say only when I'm 16. I've been playing football for 10 years, but I'm still in high school. It's not like I'm in college. I'm not a professional, and I'm not a teacher either. But I'm gonna go over some stuff, like I said, to try to improve your game, get you to where you want to be. Go over some, not really basic stuff. It's gonna be for more experienced linemen. First, we're gonna go over some simple stuff, some teaching points. We're gonna go over some past situations, past drills, what you need to do in those situations, and what I would do in those situations. So the first thing we need to talk about is your stance when you're pass set at the center. Now I'm sure if you're watching this video, you got the run blocking down. You got it. You know the basics of run blocking. You got the basics down. You may need to work on the steps, but you got the basics down. Now pass setting, how you need to be in pass setting, the stance you need to be in is where it gets people and where it's tricky. Because it took me a while to learn this at first. Because as a center, I used to pass it like that right there. Never do that, ever. You never ever want to do that. Because you're just opening, you're just making yourself skinnier and giving the defensive lineman a better shot at getting through, because you're opening up the gaps between you and the guards. So what you need to do, now get your stance. If you're setting straight back, come on, you snap the ball, setting straight back. You need to have your knees pointed inside, because you have your knees pointed inside, you got a better base. You got it pointed outside, you're just kind of sitting here like that, and it just looks weird, and you're gonna get embarrassed by the D lineman. You come off the ball, snap, knees inside, set back. You don't want to set back too far, because you set back too far, you're just getting in the way of the QB, and you're gonna have to scramble out of the pocket or make a contested throw because you went too far back. Like I said, the ball, get in your stance, you snap it, and when you snap it, you're coming off the ball. You're not coming off the ball, but you're setting back. Knees inside, hands right here, waiting for the defender to come to you. You're able to move your hips if you need to. That's your stance that you need to have when you're pass setting. I'm gonna go over some pass situations, some pass drills for the center. What you need to do in those situations, or what I would do in those situations. So if you got a one technique to your left or to your right, depending on what the call is, depending on which way you're sliding. If you're sliding to the one technique, I see a lot of centers, when they slide back or set back, they're either set straight back like that, or they'll set straight out to the side. You can set straight out to the side, but you got to be a really, really quick setter to do that, because it's just like you got to get there like now, or your speed. If you set straight back, I preferably wouldn't just set straight back, because if you set straight back, he's going to be quicker off the ball going forward than you are setting backwards. So what I would do, personally, I don't know if you see my head or not. I don't know if it's chopping off my head. Anyways, what I would do is I would set diagonal like that. It kind of looks the same as setting like straight out, but I promise you it's not. It's just how it looks. You just say the one technique's right here. You're setting diagonal like that, and then you set back and you read him and play off of him. He goes inside, you move your hip inside. Don't turn your body, keep your body straight to the line. If you turn your body and they go right here, they can easily just get around you right there. Never, ever, 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 ever turn your body. Always keep your body straight. Keep it straight with the line of scrimmage. Never turn your body. So yeah, I would set out diagonally. Say you got one technique on the left side, Here, and always stay on your toes. If you're on your heels, they can easily just push you over. If you're on your toes, you got more of a base, and you're more stable, and you can move around quicker. So, like I said, here, and I'm sitting back and I'm reading him. Like I said, if he goes inside, I move my hip inside. If he goes outside, I'm staying right here. So that's, you're going to pass play, and you got a one technique to your left or to your right. Another thing you need to know, when you're pass setting in your stance, you know, we just talked about stance. Pass set, you're on your man, you know, you got the protection called, whatever your call is, the call's been made, protection's been called. And if the running back's on the right side, he's blocking the right linebacker, that, you know, you got the left linebacker. Let's say you got somebody on you, right? And you're your stance, and you know, say, lucky. Lucky's been called, back's got left linebacker. That means I'm sliding right. So, you know, I snap the ball, I come off, I'm setting back, I'm helping here because the guard's sliding over too. I'm helping here. You always need to have your head up. You need to be looking for the linebacker in case he blitzes. If he blitzes, most times the guard and the tackle is going to be covered up by a D lineman. So, like I said, you know, let's change this from head up to gap. Say he slants right here, D lineman slants right here. You know, I'm sitting back, I'm helping out here, keep my eye on the linebacker. If he's slanting here, that probably means that this D lineman is slanting that way, this D line and the end is slanting that way as well. So I need to have my eyes and head up so I can see the linebacker in case he blitzes. Helping here, if he blitzes, I'll come off and I'm helping here. Same thing with left side. You know, you got one technique here, he's slanting in. You know, you're coming off the ball, setting back, helping out. Knees inside, pointed inside, got a base, helping out, got your head up, got a good base, head up, look for the linebacker in case he blitzes. If he blitzes, you push off, and you're here. Make it more real time, make it quicker. Birds chirping all across this joint. You come off the ball, setting back, you're here, you help off, you're here to get the blitzing linebacker.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just slowing the process down, making sure I'm fundamentally sound, everything looks good, everything feels comfortable. You know, never be afraid to slow things down if you need to. You know, just here I'm working on quick movements with my feet. One thing that I need to be doing more of here is using my hands, using them properly, shooting them properly, just practicing like a blitzing linebacker or a D-end, D-lineman, doesn't matter what it is. Just make sure you're using your hands when you're doing this drill.
So what I just did right there, I slowed it down. Like I said, I had quick movements, a few right and one left, a few left, one right, like I just said. I had to slow it down. Sometimes you gotta slow things down, make sure you master it. And I've not by any means mastered any of the stuff that I'm teaching you. And sometimes you gotta slow it down and make sure you got everything right and you're doing everything correctly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be embarrassed if you have to. I've had that happen to me. There's nothing wrong with slowing the game down. Like I said, setting back, couple right, left, couple left, right, back and forth. Make sure you're moving your outside foot. Make sure you're not doing that right there like I just did a minute ago. Don't do that. Make sure you're right here, moving your foot, moving both feet. Make sure. See right there, I just messed up. Sometimes you mess up and it's okay. It's okay to mess up. Everybody messes up. Don't be embarrassed by it. Don't be embarrassed to slow things down. It's okay, we all have to do it sometime. Another drill you can do, if you're a center, you know, hit the ball, get in your stance, snap it, you sit back, keep your feet chopping, and then you sprint. Probably about 10 yards. I got a cone set back there. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. Let me go get the ball real quick. So like I said, get your stance. Now my step is not gonna be perfect because I'm just trying to demonstrate the steps to do if you're a center. So don't mind the snaps if they're bad. I don't know, I haven't been looking at them. So what you do, like I said, you step it, step back, keep your feet chopping, keep your feet chopping, keep your feet chopping, and then you're sprinting out of your stance. Now if you're doing this, I will tell you this, if you're doing this out in the open, you're doing it in your backyard, you're doing it in your local walking track like I am, you're gonna look dumb, you're gonna look stupid. And you're gonna get some looks from people being like, what the crap is this dude doing? It's just this price you gotta pay if you want the quality of your game to go up, if you wanna see an improvement in your performance, if you wanna be a better player, if you wanna have better technique, it's just a price you're gonna have to pay. There's a basketball game going on right over there. And I've had people from the parking lot look at me being like, what the crap's this dude doing? I've had some people pull up at the walking track and look at me like, what is he doing? But it's just the price you're gonna have to pay if you just wanna be a better player. In the game, you're not gonna look as dumb because you're gonna be hitting on people and hopefully pancaking them. Like I said, you're not gonna look as dumb in the game because you're hitting on people. You're gonna be different. People are not gonna be paying attention to you because they're gonna be paying attention to the ball. So yeah, it's just the price you're gonna have to pay.
So that's all I got for y'all today. Going forward, I'll probably make some workout videos. I'll probably make some more videos about offensive lineman stuff. I'm just trying to get back on the grind. Just got cleared a few weeks ago by the doctor from an injury back in the football season. Trying to get my legs back into it, trying to get my body back into it. And yeah, just trying to live out a dream. You feel me? So I'll see you on the next video. Peace.